Nancy Battle is suing Sherman Oakley in the amount of $1,000 for breach of contract to marry.
All right, Ms. Battle.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are suing Mr. Oakley for $1,000 for breach of contract to marry.
Yes, I am.
So we were dating for a long time?
Almost a year.
About a year? And
Yes.
you were going to get married?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
When I met him, I told him my requirements immediately. I was 34, no kids,
Right.
and I wanted to start a
How'd
family.
you meet him?
I met him on my birthday weekend in Vegas. I was with a few girlfriends. He basically came over, swept me off my feet. Everywhere that me and my girlfriends went, he paid for it.
What were you doing in Vegas that weekend?
I was actually there for a convention, a coaches convention.
You're a coach?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of coach?
Fitness, wellness.
And how old are you?
I'm 42 years old.
You ever been married before?
I was close. I have 2 children.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you swept this lady off of her feet?
That's what she says.
Well, something happened. Y'all were going to get married.
I basically let him know that I hadn't been married before.
Right.
I was ready to settle down.
You just met this man.
Oh, yes.
But why are you telling him your requirements and we just met each other?
Well, because I'm not the type of woman to even date somebody that's not serious about
You
a long
just
time.
met him that weekend. And you're already telling him your requirements?
Well,
You don't even know if he fits your bill.
at the time he did.
You just had met him.
I understand that, Your Honor.
Okay, so what did you tell him were your requirements?
That I was looking to have a family.
Okay. Were you?
Developing. Had an interest, but not that quick. Not that fast.
Right. And what else did you tell him?
I told him that I wasn't going to have a family outside of marriage. I wasn't going to be another baby mama. He has 2 kids from 2 different women.
Right.
And has never followed through.
Well, why would you say this to somebody you just met him in Vegas, of all places, not knowing what kind of person he is? Before you start showing your goods and saying what you expect, you need to see what you're dealing with.
I didn't show him any goods. I was just making sure that he knew that if he was going to try to wow me, if he was going to try to be with me, that he knew I was.
And so you were interested in this relationship, getting something going under these circumstances? Why can't you just have fun? I mean, why is it that you start out a relationship with a guy, from day one saying, now listen now, I'm looking to have children and I'm looking at this. You have scared a lot of guys away from you.
Probably, I'm 34.
No. Yeah, right. You scared a lot of men away from you.
You're right,
So
Your
she's
Honor.
telling you all this stuff, and then what do you say?
Well, I wanted to move a little bit slower and everything.
Right.
I
Did
thought
you
she's
say,
a little
hey,
bit
let's
forward.
move a little slower here?
Yeah, I said let's move a little slower. She's a
Okay.
little bit faster mover, but
Right.
we was
And where are you
attracted to one
from?
another.
You both are from the state of Washington.
From Washington State, Your Honor.
Okay, so we have this whirlwind weekend. Nothing happened. We didn't get down and dirty or anything.
No.
Oh, okay. So then what happened?
When we went back to Washington, we continued our relationship. We became exclusive. On Christmas Day, after 11 months, he proposed.
Okay. You were in love then?
I was getting around to that.
What are you getting around
I'm
to?
pacing
You're
myself.
pacing.
I'm pacing
Yeah, but you're not pacing yourself once you propose. There's no more pacing. We are in. So you decided you were in.
I was in. I
Oh,
liked
did
her.
he give you a
I was
ring?
starting to develop.
He did, Your Honor. I have the ring
Let
right
me see
here.
this ring.
And I got it appraised, and it's worth nothing. He told me it was worth $2,500. It's worth $100.
What?
He's always been lying.
What made you get it appraised?
Because I put down $1,000 for the deposit, and he told
Wait a
me
second. You put $1,000 down for a deposit on the ring?
no on a honeymoon package. What I'm suing him for, he told me to keep the ring, and the ring was equivalent to the money that he put down. But
Right.
the ring is worth $100. I went to a
So
department
this
store.
is not gold.
Well, he's lying about that and the fact that he had a vasectomy and told me he could have kids.
Coming up on Mary.
So he proposed, what was that, Christmas time?
Christmas Day.
Okay, Christmas Day. What did he give you that year for Christmas?
He gave me the ring. He also basically came over, spent time with my family and his
Now,
family.
had you been sleeping with this man the whole time?
No. It was only after about half a year that we became intimate.
Well, so that by Christmas,
But yes, by
we
Christmas.
were sleeping together.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
so you were using protection, I'm assuming?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so now, did I hear you say something about a vasectomy?
Yes.
When did you have a vasectomy?
A couple years back ago, before I met.
Right, what made you have the vasectomy?
I have 2 boys, and I didn't want to make a mistake before, and that was one of the
Right,
reasons
did you
why.
tell
Didn't wanna
her
have a
that
slip up.
did you tell her you had a vasectomy?
I did not.
Okay, so
His
why-
mom told me.
Okay, so but why are you suing him?
Well, because when I met him and I told him that I wanted to start a family, and he
Right.
told me that he wanted to start a family with me,
Okay,
he never told me that he had a vasectomy.
okay.
And the process of it getting reversed is almost, it's 50-50. It's almost pretty much impossible.
I know a 65-year-old man that had his vasectomy reversed, and he's got a set of twins right now.
Well, the thing about it is, Your Honor, right before the wedding, I
Right.
met his mother,
Uh-huh.
and she told me that he confessed he was never planning on having any more children.
Is mom here?
No, his mom is not here.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So you're suing him because of what?
I put down money on the honeymoon package.
Right. Why were you putting down the money?
I put down only a small fraction of the
Right.
money.
Was he paying for stuff during those 11 months we were together? Was
Yes,
he
I was.
paying,
Yes.
taking you out and all of
Yes,
this?
yes.
Yes,
we
sir.
were,
Who
we
was
were
going to
dating.
pay
we were
for the
courting.
wedding?
Yes,
Who was
ma'am,
going
we
to
were
pay
dating,
for the
we were courting.
wedding?
He was going to pay for majority of the wedding, which
Did he
was
pay
another
anything
$2,000.
down?
No, I had to put it down because at the time we were doing the wedding in Vegas where we met,
Right.
and it was Super Bowl weekend at the same time. So
Uh-huh.
I had to put money down right then and there.
Right,
Otherwise,
But why didn't he put money down?
She was quickly, I mean, if I want to say, I just want to say this real quick.
What you
She
wanna
was
say?
quick to put money down right away and everything.
Right.
You know,
I asked
it
him.
wasn't my decision on
Okay,
it. She
but
was
my
quick to
point
know.
is, when you said let's get married and you gave her a ring, did we set a date?
Not right away, Your Honor. Not right away.
I set a date and I told him.
I don't set a date, baby. We set a date. Did we set a date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we talked about a date, and we say we're going to get married when?
On the Super Bowl weekend was when
Well,
we were
we
supposed
just
to get
got engaged in December.
In December.
The wedding was supposed to be a little bit after
Like
February.
3 weeks after the engagement?
About a month after the engagement.
About a
Your
month
Honor.
after the engagement.
Yes.
And where was the wedding going to take place?
In Vegas.
You know what? You moved too fast. You moved too fast. The man just asked you to marry him, and you already got a wedding set a month later?
Well, when I met him, Your Honor.
Right, when I met him. What went on for those 11 months of a relationship? What was going on? We went from Vegas to we're getting married. What happened in those 11
We
months?
were dating. We were dating. We were communicating,
Right.
whatnot, and everything. But
Right.
she's
Was
a
it
little more-
close?
She's a little bit more faster mover than I
Well,
am. and
this is
everything.
11 months. You didn't just know each other for a week or two. We knew each other for 30 days, time 11. I mean, didn't we get to know who we're dealing with? Didn't you know who you were dealing with?
No, Your Honor, because I was lied to. He wasn't honest with me
What
from
else
the
did he
beginning.
lie about other than his vasectomy?
He also lied about his work. He's only temporary. He's like a substitute coach.
Right.
There were a lot of things.
What else did he lie about?
He lied about his relationship with his
Baby's mama?
Yes.
What was that relationship?
Well, basically, the relationship is they have to fight him to get him to see his children.
Right.
And I thought that I was going to start a family. At 34,
When
I'm
did you
not getting
find
younger.
out that he wasn't even seeing his own children? When did you find that out?
That's not true.
Stop. When did you find that out?
When I talked to his mother, Your
When
Honor.
was this?
This was when we were looking at the food and things
But
right
when?
before the wedding.
What day was the wedding?
The wedding was supposed to be in the second week of
You
February.
don't start finding out whether or not the man is going to be a good father when you're out making the wedding plans. You were with him for 11 months. Didn't you ever see him on a weekend when he had weekend visitation with his children?
Well, Your Honor.
Yes or no?
No, Your Honor.
Did you ever go out with his children? Yes or no?
No, Your Honor.
Did you say during the summer of our love, let's pick up your boys and take them to the beach?
I wanted to. He
Did
wouldn't
you
allow
say
it.
let's do that?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, and were there other times, their birthday, did you say, hey, let's pick up your boys?
I've tried several times.
Okay, Father's Day, did you say, hey, why aren't your boys with you on Father's Day?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you knew in December he was a deadbeat dad.
He told me
You
it was.
knew when you accepted the ring that he was a deadbeat dad.
He told me it was his baby mother's.
He told me. You don't go through a year of holidays with a man who has 2 minor boys that you have never seen and come into court and tell me you didn't know he wasn't a good father. You're lucky he can't have any children. He shouldn't have any more. He did the right thing. You should have known what you were dealing with. And then, with less than 30 days after he puts this bogus ring on your finger, you're already making plans and putting down $1,000? You know what? I'm punishing you with those $1,000. I'm not giving it back to you because you should have known better. And maybe the next time you'll get to know somebody before you start talking about what you're looking for. Because guess what? If you tell somebody day 1 or 2 what you're looking for, they're going to pretend to be that to keep you. Okay? You don't tell them that. I'm looking for a man that brings me flowers and calls me every day. He's going to be bringing you flowers and calling you every day. Okay? You don't do that. You don't start out telling somebody what you want. You sit back and you see what you're dealing with. Okay? And if you had sat back to take a look at what you were dealing with, you would have figured this joke out first month or 2 that you were together. But you didn't do that. You were in such a rush to get married. He did you a favor, though, because he's a deadbeat dad. He'd be a deadbeat dad to your kids, too. I'm ready to rule. Judgment for the defendant. Good luck to you.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
Still love